The activity report of the Scientific and Technical Committee of the 4p1000 initiative with its 14 members. So first of all, I would like to draw your attention on the fact that 4 members retired. Martin Koronga from Zambia, Brahim Saudi from Morocco, David Whitehead from New Zealand, and Magali Garcia Cardenas from Bolivia. And with the help of the Bureau, we appointed 4 new members, Budiman Misnasni from Australia, Saidou Sal from Senegal, Dr. Fuentes Espinosa from Chile, and Dr. Varela Ortega from Spain. And in particular, we aim to maintain gender and regional balance while increasing some competences that were missing, in particular with regard to the socioeconomic themes which are treated within our committee. So because of the COVID, of course, we were all confined. So we had 2 virtual meetings in June and November 2020. But this was really very challenging because of the large geographic dispersion of the committee. So we had splitted our meetings from time so that people from South America and from Australia, they had not to stay up all night to participate in the meeting. So this was really quite challenging, but I think we succeeded quite well in having productive meetings still. So what did we do? We provided expertise at the science political interface. We participated as authors and also reviewers in several documents, for example, the technical manual on soil organic carbon management, which was written by the Global Soil Partnership. We participated in the GSOC MRV protocol. We helped to review the technical specifications and country guidelines for the GSOC sequestration potential map. And we also reviewed the protocol for the assessment of sustainable soil management practices. With regards to the UNFCCC, you know that they have these Coronivia workshops, which are postponed to 2021 because we will not have the COP this year in 2020 either. So there are 2 Coronivia workshops where we participated with submissions. The topic on livestock management and also the socioeconomic and food security dimension of climate change in the agricultural sector. Here we participated with several other research organizations in giving our views on these topics to promote the soil organic carbon sequestration. So we organized, or we helped in the organization of a webinar. It was the MRV in Finance for Soil Carbon webinar held on the 10th of September this year. So I put you the link to the webpage. So this webinar was co-organized by CCAFS, the Nature Conservancy, 4p1000, the World Bank, and the Meridian Institute. And the purpose was to support investment-oriented actions promoting soil health and carbon storage by improving the accounting of soil carbon sequestration. And so this webinar was to answer just a simple question: how can soil carbon accounting improve to support investment-oriented actions promoting soil health and carbon storage? And so this webinar had really a great success. There were 1,000 participants registered. The STC also helped to define the strategy and the outreach of the 4p1000 initiative. In terms of the strategy, we participated in the Delphi study and provided scientific advice concerning the vision, missions, and objectives of the initiative. In terms of the outreach, we launched the initiative we helped to launch the second call for formative project assessment. And we had 14 responses. So there were project holders from 14 land management projects from different regions of the world submitting their projects, and these projects were assessed by the STC members, and we provided scientific advice. We also participated in the organization of a 4p1000 introductory workshop in Latin America and the Caribbean, which will take place online on the 16th of December this year. And these actions have been done to inform and gather multi-stakeholder consortia to develop these 4p1000 projects and also to attract funders. We participated as STC in resolving the 4p1000 scientific controversy by reframing 4p1000 goals, and also by the identification of barriers and solutions concerning soil carbon sequestration. These views of the STC were published in two papers this year, which came out in Ambio. So it was one full paper, and we received a comment, so we wrote a response. And we also participated in a consensus paper of the scientific community that came out of the 4p1000 conference that was organized with STC input in Poitiers, France last year, and where all the scientists of the soil organic matter community met to discuss these controversial issues, and we came up with some strategy for global scale soil climate mitigation by improving soil organic carbon management strategies. To identify region-specific practices, sustainable agricultural practices to increase soil organic carbon, we are at the moment organizing a special issue in the journal Regional Environmental Change. So we made a call for contributions, and we received 41 intentions to contribute to this special issue from five regions of the world, from America, Africa, Asia, Oceania, and Europe. So the scientists from these regions, we asked them to submit papers concerning management practices in these regions that are scientifically valuable and that should be promoted. And so the deadline for this special issue is over. Late submissions are, however, possible. And at the moment, the STC members are busy with handling and reviewing manuscripts, and the expected publication of this special issue will be summer 2021. So this is an important knowledge gathering step, and is done in synergy with the GSP practical manual on soil organic carbon management, which will come out next year. And it highlights the region-specific conditions and the potential for appropriate actions in these specific regions, which have to be adopted. So we also contributed to the discussions of actions in relation to the COVID-19 crisis, because food production should be based on healthy soils and agroecosystems with high biodiversity in order to limit the risk of pandemics. And we suggest that really soil organic matter as the link of climate change, food production, and biodiversity is really necessary also to ensure good health of the global population. And the sustainable agricultural practices leading to improved soil organic matter management are really essential to achieve this game. And so to introduce this importance in this more in the scientific community, we applied and obtained the oral presentation at the American Geophysical Union meeting in December. So our action plan for 2021 is to participate and give scientific advice in this Delphi study of the 4p1000 initiative. We will elaborate a strategy to publish the results of the study. We will write opinion papers, finalize the special issue and update criteria and indicators to improve the project assessment procedure. We also would like to identify, first of all, update the research priorities in synergy with this CIRCASA project that finished now. And we will identify the best projects submitted to the last 2 project calls to give a recognition in form of a prize to these best projects to promote the 4p1000 actions. We will continue to work with the Global Soil Partnership, and we will participate in the Coronivia submissions and organize regional and other scientific and technical meetings around the 4p1000 initiative. So special thanks go to the scientific community, to the stakeholders, project holders, the farmers, the bureau members, Paul Lulu, and the executive secretariat, and thank you for your attention.